Hey there, today I have another Costco clothing haul for you. So yes, I did go to Costco again, and it seems like you guys liked the last video. So thought I'd do another one, and I'll try to get this up as soon as possible. So for this video, I got 9 items this time, and I spent a total of just a little under $136, so that averaged out to about $15 per item. So yes, another successful haul, and I thought I got some pretty nice things. And I did get an assortment of different clothing items. I got some sweaters, I got some athleisure, and also some skorts. Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to find some skorts in my local Costco, and I do live in Hawaii, so I guess depending on where you live, you might see different items of clothing. And anything that I found online, I will link below if I can. And for reference, I'm pretty petite, I'm 5'1". I'm also in my very late 50s, so I try to look for clothes that are petite friendly and also age appropriate. But now I'm gonna go ahead and try everything on and see how they fit. Okay, so first up, I got these joggers. And these are the 32 degrees women's active jogger. And I got 2 colors, a black and a brown. And I got them both in a size small this time, and they were $13.99. These have a 28-inch inseam, and they're 90% polyester, 10% spandex. It says machine wash cold inside out, tumble dry low, and these had 4.5 stars out of 68 reviews. Okay, so first up, I tried on these brown ones, and these are the ones I picked out first, because I have a lot of black joggers, to be honest, but I don't have any that are this brown color, and I'm pretty sure this is more on trend. And I thought these fit nicely. Some of the reviewers said that these run large, but for me, I think the small is the right size. The only thing was the inseam on these were 28 inches, and I'm 5'1", so I think they are a couple inches too long for me. But since they have this cuff at the ankle, it'll look a little bunched, but it didn't look too bad, I thought. I like the fabric. It's a very soft, lightweight scuba material. I did try the Danskin joggers a couple weeks ago, and those are very different. These are more, I would say, substantial. The other ones were, to me, softer and more like something you would wear around the house. Versus these have more of a athletic feel, I think. So yeah, I really did like this brown color. I thought it was nice. I thought it was kind of trendy, and thinking about keeping these, and for $13.99, I think that's a good price. I also got these black ones because I love black joggers. These are very nice also, and I can picture myself wearing these for travel, like on the plane. I think they would be really, really comfortable. And they're also pretty warm, I think. But yeah, I like these, and I even did try styling them as a travel outfit by adding the denim shirt that I got a couple weeks ago, also from Costco. That was by Gloria Vanderbilt, and I think that looked like kind of a nice travel outfit. And next, I got this jacket, and this is also by 32 degrees, and it's the women's active full zip jacket, size small, and it was $17.99. I got it in the same color brown as the first joggers, and these are the same 90% polyester, 10% spandex, machine wash cold inside out, tumble dry low. This one had 4.6 stars out of 54 reviews, and a lot of people really like this jacket, but to be honest, I think for me it was just too big. You know, being a petite person, and this is not petite sized. Well, definitely the sleeves were too long, and the length overall was not the most flattering cut for me, but it is a really nice jacket. I also was not too sure about this top. If you see, it like flips over the zipper. I don't know if that's supposed to be good. It does have a nice zipper that's color matched, but one thing it doesn't have is inside pockets. You know how sometimes you have a nice like pouch inside? This one, the pocket is sewn like with a hole here, so you can't really use it as a pocket inside. So that's something to consider. But yeah, overall it is a very nice jacket. This color is beautiful, but for me, I'll probably be returning it just because the fit and the length on a petite person was not the most flattering. Okay, and next, I got these two sweaters, and these are by Legendary Outfitters, and they're the women's cable crew neck sweater. I got them both in a size small. It was $14.99, and I got the colors red and gray, and I noticed it also came in blue. This is 55% acrylic, 40% polyester, 5% elastane. It says machine wash, lay flat to dry. This one had 4.1 stars out of 21 reviews. In the reviews, some people said it was really soft, some said it was itchy. But this is a very cute sweater. It's really fuzzy. When I was like FaceTiming with my younger daughter who lives in Seattle, she was like, "Ooh, that's really cute." And she said she was going to be going to Costco this weekend. But I don't know if I could recommend. For me, it was like a really huge sweater. I think if you really like that oversized slouchy look, this could work for you. So I just tried it on with some jeans, and it is kind of long, but I know some people do like the oversized, but for me this was really oversized. I think an extra small probably would be better for me, but I would have to order that online. One thing, and I noticed some of the reviewers said they thought it was maybe like a second, because the way the sleeve here is attached to the body of the sweater, it looks like it's inside out. Like, so if you look, I don't know if you can tell, it looks like that. But honestly, that didn't really bother me. I don't think it's noticeable, only if you really look carefully. So that's the gray one. I think this gray is a really nice color. I wish it fit. I also got this red one, and this is also really beautiful, I have to say. It is pretty. And this sweater, it does look good with jeans. I did try front tucking it, maybe to have a less bulky look, and I think that looked okay. But for me, I think it's just a little too big and bulky and too warm for Hawaii. But I just thought I'd give it a try and see how it looks. I would say if you're living in a colder climate, like my daughter lives in Seattle, I have another one that lives in San Francisco, I think this could work. I could even picture it with somebody wearing like boots or something, and I think that would be a nice look. To me, this does feel a little itchy though, so you might want to wear something under it, like, I don't know, an undershirt. But yeah, it is cute, and I would say for under $15, that's a pretty good deal. Okay, and next, I got these tops, and these are by Banana Republic, and they're the women's ribbed long sleeve top, size small, and it was $14.99. I got two colors, red and black. These are 79% rayon, 16% nylon, and 5% spandex. It says machine wash cold, tumble dry low. These had 3.8 stars out of 60 reviews. And it also comes in extra small online. And I think everything I've shown you so far has been available online, so I'll link it below. So first I got this very pretty, I would call this more like a raspberry color, although I think they're calling it red. I really do like the weight on this shirt, kind of like a nice ribbed, heavier t-shirt material, I would say. I just think it is a very nice top. The only thing is the sleeves were kind of long, and overall it's pretty long. One thing some of the reviewers mentioned is they didn't like the neckline. So it's almost like a boat neckline, but it's just straight across, and it's just kind of folded over like that. I guess you could probably tack it down. But yeah, I think this is pretty cute. And I also got it in black, because why not? Black is just a very basic, classic color. And I thought this looks nice too. This is just a nice basic black sweater-ish looking long sleeve top. Easy to wear, it matches with jeans. It could match with a lot of things, to be honest. I kind of feel like the small fit okay, and it wasn't clingy, which is something that I was concerned that it would be. It's not too clingy. It looks okay. But I would say overall for $14.99, so less than $15, I think this is a cute top. I did recently find something very similar to this at Old Navy, and I think I got it on sale for $20, and it was a petite size. So one of the big downsides with Costco, although you can get some pretty good deals, they don't carry petite sizes. So if you're concerned about fit, maybe check out Old Navy. And I do have a haul coming up, hopefully, if I can get it edited. Okay, and lastly, I got these skorts. And I don't know if this is something that's only in Hawaii, because I couldn't find these online. Everything else I found online. These are the Ellen Tracy Ladies Pull-On Skort. I got them in two colors, black and tan, and it has a 4.5-inch inseam. It's 72% polyester, 20% rayon, 8% elastane. It says machine wash cold, inside out, tumble dry low. And I really did like these skorts, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting much, but I think they're really nice. See, they have elasticized in the back, and it has the two back pockets, and it has this flap in the front, and it has front pockets. Yeah, it seems like it's very nicely sewn. I got the small, and it honestly looked okay. Maybe it was a little loose, but I don't like things to be too tight. And I also appreciated that it was a good length on me. Because sometimes, you know, if a skirt is too long, you look frumpy. If it's too short, it's not a good look for a 59-year-old, right? So I got the tan one, and I just kind of paired it out of expedience with this black top, and I thought that actually looked pretty good. And I got the black one too. I think I'm gonna keep both of these because this is really cute, and I'm pretty sure I can make use out of this. And in the try-on, I just paired it with the Banana Republic top, and I also thought that looked nice. But there's a lot of ways to wear this skirt, I think. It's a little dressier than just shorts, and I don't have a nice pair of black shorts, to be honest, and I don't have a nice pair of tan shorts, so I think I'll probably be keeping these. Highly recommend. Okay, so that was everything I got in my Costco haul this time. So not a bad haul. I think I got a lot of stuff for $135. Not sure exactly what I'll be keeping just yet, but I'm definitely thinking about the skorts. I think those were my favorites, and the joggers. But now it's time to say goodbye, and for today's video, I think I'm going to be calling Miss Lily the cat, because my husband keeps asking for me to put her in my videos, and she's upstairs, so I'm going to have to go upstairs and get her. Okay. And here she is. Miss Lily the cat. Whew. And I had to go upstairs to find her, and when she saw me, she immediately did a flop where she flops on her back and shows me her belly. And I don't know what that means. I think that means she likes me. But sometimes she seems to like me, and then sometimes she doesn't, you know? So you just never know with cats. But anyway, here is Lily. She is a very sweet cat, I would say. She's kind of pretty, right? She has a very asymmetrical look going. We adopted her about 2 years ago from Poidogs and Popoki, and they were at the PetSmart in Mililani. So that's where we got her from. And for some reason, she just gravitated toward my husband and just jumped in his lap and showed him her belly and started purring. So I think that these cats kind of know what to do to get you to take them home. But she is a very sweet cat. She's had her health problems, I'll be honest, since we've gotten her. She had something called FIP, which is a very deadly disease, but we were able to... Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, she's getting... Oh no, she's getting mad. I think she's getting angry because of Kaya. Okay, Lily is not happy right now. She's starting to get angry, I think because Kaya's here. But believe me, she is a nice cat. She actually lets me brush her teeth every day. And I've heard that only 1% of cat owners actually do brush their teeth. So our vet was very, very surprised. But if I don't brush her teeth, she'll probably lose all her teeth, because she has some kind of gingivitis for cats that is really, really bad. She's already had a dental, and she lost a lot of the teeth in the back of her mouth. But anyway, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I do a lot of shopping hauls and unboxing videos, and if you enjoy watching those kind of videos, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye now. Say bye. Say bye.